Hello students, so now we will proceed to the next questions. The third question is x equal to 4y. So using the same method that is hit and trial method, taking the value of y. Now in the previous sum I have taken the value of x and I get the corresponding values of y. Now what I will do, I will take the values of y and then I will get the corresponding value of x. So for y equals to 1, the value of x equals to 4 times 1, that is equals to 4. So 4 1 is the solution, as I have already told you that first term is of x always and second term is of y. So this first coordinate is of x axis and the second coordinate is of y axis, and 4 1 is the complete solution of this equation. Let y equals to 2, so x equal to 4 times 2, so y equals to x equals to 8, so 8 2 is the solution. For y equals to 3, x equals to 4 times 3, that is 12, so 12 3 is the solution. For y equals to 4, x equals to 4 times 4, that is equals to 16, so 16 4 is the solution. Therefore 4 1, 8 2, 12 3, 16 4 are all the solutions of x equal to 4y. Proceeding to the third sum, x minus 2y equal to 4. So for first one 0 2, we have to check that whether 0 2 is the solution of this equation or not. So when x equal to 0, y equals to 2, taking this value, we get 0 minus 2y equals to 4. So putting y equals to 2, minus 4 is not equal to 4. So left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Therefore it is not a solution of given equation. What we have to do, we will put x equals to 0 and y equals to 2 in this equation and check whether left hand side equal to right hand side. If the left hand side is equal to right hand side, then it will be a solution. If not, then the answer is no. For 2 comma 0, when x equals to 2, y equals to 0, then 2 minus 0 is not equals to 4, as 2 is not equals to 4. So right hand side is not equal to left hand side. So 2 0 is not a solution. When x equals to 4, y equals to 0, so 4 equals to 4. Here in this case left hand side equals to right hand side. So 4 comma 0 is the solution of this equation. For root 2 and 4 root 2, again the answer is root 2 minus 8 root 2, which is not equal to 4. So left hand side is again not equal to right hand side. So it is not a solution of given equation. For 1 1, it is again not a solution of given equation. For the fourth sum, given that x equals to 2, y equals to 1 is the solution of this equation. So it is already given to us. There is no need to solve this equation. We don't have to check it whether the right hand side equal to left hand side. Here we have to find the value of k. What we will do, we will substitute the value x equal to 2 and y equals to 1 in this equation. So this gives 2 times 2 plus 3 times 1 equals to k. It means 4 plus 3 equals to k. So the answer of k will be 7, as you can see. So the answer of k equals to 7. Proceeding to the next exercise, that is 4.3. Here we will use the graphical method to solve the equations. So for the first one, x plus y equals to 4. So for x equals to 0, y equals to 4. For x equals to 1, y equals to 3. Correspondingly, what we have to do, we have to find at least 2 points and then join a straight line from these 2 points. This forms the graph. So similarly, for all the values of the equations, we have to put the corresponding values of x and y. So we get the points. For the second one, it is 0 comma minus 2 and 1 comma minus 1. For the third one, that is y equals to 3x, it is 0 0 and 1 3. For the fourth one, 3 equals to 2x plus y, it is 0 3 and 1 1. Now let x plus y equals to k be a line such that 2 plus 14 equals to k, so k equals to 16. Therefore x plus y equals to 16 passing through 2 comma 14. Let 2x plus 3y equal to k dash be another line which is passing through 2 comma 14. So k dash will be 46. So 2x plus 3y equals to 46, which passes through 2, 14. Note that for a particular point, there are infinitely many lines which can pass through that line from that fixed point. So for a point, there are infinitely many lines, and for a line, there are infinitely many points drawn on it. For the third question, 3, 4 lies on this line 3y plus equals to ax plus 7. We have to find the value of a. Substituting x equals to 3 and y equal to 4, we get 3 into 4 equal to a into 3 plus 7. So 12 equals to 3a plus 7. So 3a equals to 5. Therefore a equals to 5 upon 3. Now the fourth question is, total fare is y equals to 1 times 8 plus x minus 1 into 5. What it means, that the total distance is x kilometers, and for the first kilometer it is 8 rupees, and for the other subsequent distance it is 5 rupees. So the equation will be y equal to 5 times x minus 1 plus 8. On solving this equation, either we can solve this equation and this will be y equals to 5x plus 3. So for x equals to 1 and y equals to 2, the y equals to 5 plus 8, that is equals to 13. Then for the other points, similarly we can find the values, like for putting the values of x equals to 1 and x equal to 2, we get 1, 8 and 2, 13 are the two solutions of this equation. So as I have already told you that minimum at least you have to find the 2 points, draw a straight line from that point, and this gives a graphical representation of the equation. The fifth question is, for figure A, x plus y equals to 0. This can be verified by putting x equal to 1 and y equal to minus 1 in x plus y equal to 0. For figure B, y equal to minus x plus 2. So this can be verified by x equal to minus 1 and y equal to 3. We have to give that particular values which gives the particular solution for this equations. So for the sixth question, it is statement form. Let y be the work done, f be the force constant, that is 5, and x be the distance travelled. As we know that work done equal to force into distance, so y equals to 5x. For this, we draw the graph as previously done. We put the values of x and then we get the subsequent values of y, and for that we draw the lines on the graph. As you can see, draw the straight line which follows the points, that is 0, 0, 1, 5, 2, 10 and 3, 15. Now the seventh question is, x plus y equal to 100 be the linear equation satisfying the data. Similarly for this, put x equals to 0, y equals to 100, x equal to 10, y equal to 90, x equal to 20, y equals to 80, and so on. So these are the points which are drawn on the graph. This gives the graphical representation of x plus y equal to 100. Note that you can draw at least 2 or 3 points, and if your question extends to 3 or 4 marks, you can draw 3 or 4 points more, like I have drawn in this question. We can draw the straight line by 2 points also, but here I have drawn the 4 points. You can draw 6 points. Also you can draw a table following the values of x and y. Similarly in this question, you can draw 3 points or more than 3 points, such that all these points are collinear. Collinear means all the points lies on the same line. Thank you.